Joining us now is Louisiana Congressman Clay Higgins. Congressman, it's a pleasure to see you. Thanks so much for joining us. I don't know if that's a bad thing if Congress ends up running out of money on September 30th. I'm not necessarily opposed to that. I realize that we got to get some things done. There's a huge fight right now over that infrastructure and the budget bill and all of this. How are you? I'll ask you this. How are you feeling? Are you optimistic about maybe stopping some of this stuff when everything goes back into session?
Well, I am an optimistic man by nature. However, that character trait is greatly challenged by the realities of D.C. and the thieves in suits that have assumed control of our nation in the halls of power in D.C. So I cannot tell you, ma'am, that I'm optimistic about the outcomes here. The majority control is in the hands of my Democrat colleagues across the aisle, and they are ruled by their extreme left, and they do not seem to care about the best interests of the American people and future generations of America. They have abandoned American strength and honor overseas. Our southern border is a disaster. The Biden administration itself has greatly weakened America, and now you're looking at the most indefensible budget presentation. Yeah, I'm an absolute no. Yeah, I'm a solid no on the infrastructure monstrosity. There's $3.5 trillion injury to our nation that any conservative congressman is certainly going to be against this thing. And we're going to do all we can to stop it. So as a regular American guy, I recall before I was in Congress, if the government shut down, we kind of liked it. Like, good, leave us alone for a little.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not opposed to that.
I want D.C. to be functional and move forward with fiscal responsibility and truly serve we the people and fulfill our oath. However, the things that I just stated that your viewers would say, well, that makes sense. Why can't everyone agree with that? It's because, most of these guys, these career politicians in D.C., they have their own little personal agenda, and they're driven by politics, and as opposed to truly serving the citizenry that we love, and therefore that's what we're faced with. And the looming shutdown of government is going to be increasingly in the American narrative, and the left will float that it's all the Republicans' fault because we just won't agree with their socialist agenda. Well, you can go ahead and carve this in stone. Some of us, constitutionalists, will never agree with their constitutionalist agenda, and we'll do everything in our power to stop it.